So now the message given by the poem is that uh, that the life is also a continuous journey which is a full of divergence every now and then, which means that we in the life also we have to make choices every now and then, and the important thing is to move on without looking back whether the choice of paths taken was right or wrong, which means that if once we have made a choice, and we should never look back that whether we have made a right choice or wrong choice. If you have made a choice, then you should carry on with your efforts and hard work in that particular choice only. We should never look back. The right or the wrong are relative terms. We cannot get everything in life and have to make choices. To be a successful person, or if we want to achieve success in the life, then we have to make choices every now and then. In every point of time we have to choose one path only. So before taking any decision, before making any choice, we should think it twice or thrice, and then took the decision whether which path we should follow. Whatever the interests are there, according to that only you should follow your path. Whatever direction our life takes is determined by the choice made by us. Even though whatever you right now you are doing, or right now you are achieving, that is just due to the choices you have made in the future, either by your parents or by you. One can seldom come back to travel the roads not taken earlier. Of course, we cannot go back and retake the choices which we have made earlier. We cannot retake the choices, we cannot choose the other path again. So we should be very careful while choosing the options. And secondly, it whatever the choices you will make right now, that will definitely give some impact in your future. So the poem says that we should make our decisions very carefully, very thoughtfully, so that we could get success in our life. So this is the message which is given by the poem. Now there are some literary devices which are used in this poem. So the first literary device is, of course, rhyming scheme. Actually, the rhyming scheme of this poem is A B A A B A A B A A B. This is the rhyming scheme of the poem, whole poem. Now how is this? See, let me just tell you. In the first stanza, first of all, would, stood, could. These all three are rhyming together, so this is A. Both, growth. These two are rhyming together, this is B. Now A, B, A, B. Understood? The first one is A, B, A, B. Now, if you will see in the four of the stanzas, you will get the same rhyming scheme. Fair, where, there. A. Claim, same. B. Again A, B, A, B. In the third stanza, lay, day, way. A. Black, back. B. Again A, B, A, B. Last, sigh, I, by. This is A, hence, difference. This is B. So A, B, A, B. This is the rhyming scheme of the poem. So the rhyming scheme is, first literary devices is rhyming scheme, which is A, B, A, B. Clear? The second one is alliteration. Now what is alliteration? Alliteration is the repetition of usually consonant sounds in a sequence of words. Now what are consonant sounds? Consonant sounds are sounds which are other than vowel sounds. whenever the letters are starting with the uh, alphabets which are consonants, which are not vowels, they are called the consonants. Now alliteration is what? Alliteration is repetition of usually consonant sounds. For example, I'll just give you the example in the second stanza. It is in the second stanza we have example. So see, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Wanted wear. W, W. Both the words are being starting from the W letter, which is V. Wanted wear. So the V sound is W sound is coming here, which is a repetition of consonant sounds. This is called the alliteration. Clear? And again in this next line also we have though, that, the, there. All these four words are starting from the, th, though, that, the, there. So this is also alliteration. This is also called a alliteration. Clear? Now the another, this is the second first literary device is rhyming scheme. Second I have told you alliteration, and there is one more, simile. Simile is there, which is, see, just as fair. When the word as or like come, it means simile, just as fair. So this is a simile. Clear? And next literary device is repetition. Repetition. Repetition is actually, it is in this poem it is of two types. The first one is, see, ages and ages. Two words are being repeated again and again. Ages and ages. So this is the one repetition. And the second type of repetition is two roads diverged in a wood. The same line is repeated, which is in the starting of the poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow. Only difference is here, it is the word yellow is not mentioned. The whole line is repeated again. This is called a repetition. So these are the literary devices which are used in this poem. The first is rhyming scheme, which is AB, AAB, and the alliteration, which is the repetition of consonant sounds, and simile and repetition. Clear? So these are the four literary devices, and in this way we have completed the first poem, The Road Not Taken. Go through the poem once again. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.